You are not broke because you don't make enough money. You are broke because you're making payments on something that is losing value every single day. And the bank, the dealer, and the entire auto industry are betting you'll never figure that out. Today, we're going to change that. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how car payments are quietly one of the biggest wealth destroyers in America, and most people don't even realize it's happening to them. We're going to break down the real cost of that low monthly payment, expose a dealership trick that almost nobody talks about, and, this is the one that hits hardest, show you exactly what your car payment is costing you in lost wealth over your lifetime. And stick around for segment 5 because I'm going to walk you through something that happens in the back room of every dealership in this country. Something completely legal, completely deceptive, and almost never talked about. You do not want to skip that. All right, let's get into it. Segment 1, the affordable lie. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you heard someone say, "Yeah, I bought a car for $42,000? Probably almost never. But I bet you've heard this. "Oh, it's only $540 a month." That's not an accident. That is a strategy. The auto industry figured out decades ago that people don't buy cars based on price. They buy based on monthly payment. And the moment they realized that, they had all the leverage. Let me show you what I mean. Meet Marcus. He's 27, lives in Atlanta, makes about $58,000 a year. He walks into a Honda dealership just to look, and before he can say anything, the salesperson asks him one question. "So, what are you comfortable spending monthly?" Marcus says, "Maybe $450? The salesman smiles, runs some numbers, and comes back with a brand new 2024 Honda Accord for, you guessed it, $449 a month. Marcus drives off the lot thinking he got a deal. What he actually got was a 72-month loan at 7.9% interest on a $34,000 car. By the time it's paid off, Marcus has spent over $41,600 on that vehicle, and it's worth maybe $14,000. Here's where most people mess up. They negotiate the monthly payment, not the price, and those are two completely different things. One of them makes the dealer rich, the other one protects you. When you focus only on the monthly number, dealers can stretch your loan term, raise your interest rate, roll in hidden fees, and keep that monthly payment right where you want it. You're watching the wrong number. The American average right now, $736 a month for a new car. 72-month loans are now the most common loan term offered. 85% of new car buyers finance. The average new car price is $48,000. That's not a car purchase. That's a financial commitment most people aren't actually doing the math on. Segment 2, the depreciation bomb. What if I told you your brand new car started losing money before you even got home? Because it does. The second you drive a new car off the lot, it loses somewhere between 9 and 11% of its value. Gone, instantly. In the first year alone, most new cars drop 15 to 20%. By year 5, you're looking at a car worth roughly half of what you paid. Now here's the brutal math on Marcus's Accord. He paid $34,000. After 1 year, that car is worth about $27,880. After 3 years, maybe $20,400. After 6 years, when the loan is finally paid off, it's worth around $13,600. And remember, he paid over $41,600 in total loan payments. So Marcus paid $41,600 for something worth $13,600. That's not a car loan, that's a $28,000 lesson. And here's the thing nobody says out loud. You are making monthly payments on an asset that is guaranteed to be worth less money every single month. That is the opposite of building wealth. That is financial bleeding, slow, invisible, and completely accepted as normal by most Americans. But depreciation, that's not even the full picture, because there's actually a sweet spot, a specific window where you can buy a car at a massive discount while someone else absorbs all that initial value loss. We'll get to that. Keep watching. Segment 3, the hidden costs nobody adds up. Quick question. When you budget for a car, what number do you think about? The monthly payment, right? Maybe gas, maybe insurance. But here's what most people completely ignore, and this is what quietly destroys people financially over time. Your real monthly car cost isn't just the payment. Add it up. Average new car payment, $736 a month. Full coverage insurance, around $220 a month. Gas for the average U.S. driver, about $180 a month. Maintenance, tires, oil changes, roughly $100 a month. That's $1,236 every single month. $14,832 a year. $88,000 over a 6-year loan cycle. That's not a car. That's a second mortgage on something that's losing value every day. And I want to challenge something most people just accept as true. The idea that a car payment is just a fact of life, something you just have, like a utility bill. That belief right there is what keeps millions of Americans stuck. The average American will spend over $500,000 on cars in their lifetime. Let that sink in. Segment 4. The real price. Opportunity cost. This is the part that genuinely changes how people think about money, and I think it'll do the same for you. Economists call it opportunity cost. I call it the money you never see leave your account. Let me show you two people. Same age, same income. Both 25 years old, both making $65,000 a year. Person A is Taylor. Taylor buys a new car, $600 monthly payment for 6 years, then buys another one. Repeats this cycle for 35 years. Total paid in car loans alone, roughly $252,000. Retirement savings from that $600? Zero. Person B is Jordan. Jordan buys a reliable 3-year-old used car for $12,000 cash, drives it for 8 years, then puts that same $600 a month into a basic index fund instead. At 8% average annual return over 35 years, Jordan's investment account at retirement, $1,130,000. The same $600 a month, the same 35 years. Two completely different financial lives, all because of one decision about a car. This isn't a theory, this is math, and the math does not care how much you love your car. Here's the mindset shift. A car is not a financial asset, it is a tool. The goal isn't to drive the best car you can afford, the goal is to drive the car that costs you the least, so your money can go build actual wealth. Segment 5. The dealer trick nobody explains. Okay, this is the part I promised you at the beginning. Pay close attention because this is something most people walk right into without even knowing it. It's called payment packing. Here's exactly how it works. You agree on a car price, let's say $36,000. Negotiation is done, you feel good. Then they walk you to the finance office, the back room, to just sign some paperwork. That room is the most profitable room in the dealership. The finance manager sits you down, pulls up a screen, and starts showing you your monthly breakdown. And then it begins. Would you like to add the extended warranty? What about gap insurance in case of an accident? We also have tire and wheel protection. And there's a paint protection package. Each one gets quietly rolled into your monthly payment, usually $7 to $15 extra per item per month. Doesn't sound like much, but add it up. Extended warranty, $15 a month, that's $1,080 over your loan term. Gap insurance, $10 a month, $720 total. Tire and wheel, $8 a month, $576. Paint sealant, $7 a month, $504. That's nearly $3,000 you almost didn't notice, buried inside a monthly payment you were already comfortable with. And here's the part that really stinks. Gap insurance from your own auto insurer typically costs a fraction of what the dealership charges. Extended warranties can be bought independently, often with better terms, but they count on you being tired, excited, overwhelmed after 2 hours of negotiations, so you just say yes to everything to get out the door. The move is always say, show me the out-the-door price with 0 add-ons. Then decide individually on your own time what you actually need. Never let them build your deal around a monthly number. Dealerships make more money on financing and add-ons than they do on the actual car. Read that one more time. Segment 6. The upgrade cycle that keeps you broke. Here's a trap that's even sneakier than everything we've talked about because it disguises itself as a reward. Most people don't actually pay off their car loans. The average American trades in their car after 4 years while still owing money on it. And when they trade it in, the dealer rolls that remaining balance right into the new loan. This is called being upside down on your car, and it can create a debt spiral that can follow you for decades. Let me give you a real example. Sarah buys a 2021 Toyota RAV4 for $32,000. By 2024, she still owes $29,000 on it, but it's only worth $16,000. She's ready to upgrade to a 2025 model. The dealer says, no problem, we'll just roll that $3,000 difference into your new loan. So now Sarah is financing $48,000 on a $45,000 car. She's underwater before she even drives it home, and she'll do the same thing again in 4 years. This cycle, repeated over a lifetime, can cost you $100,000 or more in phantom debt that just quietly follows you from car to car. The auto industry loves this model. Every upgrade resets the clock. Every trade-in is a chance to bury more debt. And they make you feel like you're winning. New car smell, 0 down, lower payment this month. You are not winning. You are refinancing your way into a hole every 3 to 4 years. Segment 7, the way out. All right, enough hard truth. Let's talk about the way out, because there absolutely is one, and it's not complicated. It just requires you to make a few decisions differently than most people around you. Rule number 1, buy used. Specifically 2 to 4 years old. This is the sweet spot I mentioned earlier. Let someone else take that brutal first-year depreciation hit. A 3-year-old car in good shape can have 50 to 60,000 miles of reliable life left in it, often with a warranty still attached, and costs 30 to 40% less than new. You get almost all of the car. You absorb none of the loss. Rule number 2, get pre-approved before you go to the lot. Go to your bank or credit union first. Get pre-approved at their rate. Walk into the dealership with your own financing already in hand. Now you're shopping price, not payment. Dealers hate this. Do it anyway. Rule number 3, the 24-10 rule. 20% down payment minimum. Finance for no more than 4 years. Total car costs, payment plus insurance, should never exceed 10% of your gross monthly income. If the car doesn't fit those numbers, it's not your car yet. Rule number 4, drive it until it hurts. The wealthiest people I know drive boring, reliable, paid-off cars. A Honda Civic or Toyota Camry with no payment costs you almost nothing compared to being permanently in a loan cycle. The goal is 0 car payment. And then you redirect every dollar of that payment into something that actually builds wealth. Warren Buffett, one of the richest humans on the planet, drove a 2014 Cadillac XTS for years. He could buy literally any car in existence. He just didn't think it was worth it. And if you're being honest with yourself, neither should you. Okay, this is the strategy most personal finance creators skip right over. And I think it's because it sounds unconventional. But once you see it, you can't unsee it. It's called the car savings stack. Here's how it works. Instead of making a $500 car payment to a lender every month, pay yourself instead. Open a dedicated high-yield savings account. Every month, deposit what a car payment would cost you, let's say $500. At 4 to 5% APY, in 3 years, you have somewhere between $18,000 and $20,000 sitting in cash. Now, you walk into a used car deal with cash in hand. No loan, no interest, no dealer financing games. And your insurance drops because you don't need full coverage on a paid-off vehicle. Here's the part that changes everything. After you buy the car, keep making that payment, but now it goes to yourself. When that car eventually needs replacing, the money is already sitting there. You never need a car loan again. This is what some personal finance communities call the infinite car cycle. You use your own money, you pay 0 interest, and every dollar you would have given to a bank, it stays in your life, growing. That's not a trick. That's just math working in your favor instead of a lender's. All right, let's bring this home. The car payment trap is real. It works by getting you to focus on the monthly number instead of the total cost. It works through depreciation, hidden fees, packed add-ons, and a system designed to extract as much money from you as possible as pleasantly as possible. And the way out is simple. Not always easy, but simple. Buy used, get pre-approved, Follow the 24-10 rule, drive it until it's done, pay yourself instead of the bank. Apply even 2 of those things on your next car purchase, and you will be financially ahead of 80% of Americans. That is not an exaggeration. Now, if this video helped you see your car payment differently, do me one favor. Share it with someone who's about to buy a car. Seriously, it might save them tens of thousands of dollars. That's not a small thing. And if you want to keep building real financial knowledge, the kind that actually changes your life, hit subscribe and tap the bell. New video dropping soon, and trust me, you don't want to miss it. I'll see you in the next one.